Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with my teacher, Dorian Price. We're going to teach you the absolute basics, fundamentals of Muay Thai. You can practice all this stuff at home. You can take this stuff with you in hotel rooms, on the road, anywhere you go, anytime. What we're going to work on today is going to be just your basic level 1, day 1, 101 Muay Thai stuff that we practice in class all the time, but stuff that also, again, you can practice it all the time. So it's very important. Everything begins right here, and even as high-level professionals, we practice this stuff all the time. It always comes back to this. What we're going to talk about is base, posture, structure, and how to implement that into your shadow boxing. We'll go over stance, footwork, and basics of shadow boxing. I know a lot of you guys, while we're filming this video right now, this is we're doing it during the coronavirus scare, and so a lot of you guys are stuck at home. So these are things you can take home with you, work on all the time. Dorian's going to lead it today. He's going to give us the basics of the stance, the footwork, and some basics of shadow boxing, how you can implement that today.
For Muay Thai, we have basic things. The first thing I'm going to work on is the basic stance. So, Matt will demonstrate the basic stance for Muay Thai. So, as you can see, he has his foot like if he was to show a boxing stance first. So, if you go into a boxing stance, it's more turned sideways where it's kind of close. You can see closing the center line, which is good, but it doesn't allow all his weapons. Now, Muay Thai, he'll take that stance and he's going to open up a little more, so he's almost baiting this center line right here. You can see his back foot's at a 45-degree pointed outward. His front foot is pointing towards the target or the opponent in this case. And his hands are up and his chin is down. You can see his body is sort of somewhat curved here. He doesn't want to stand straight stand wrong, straight like this. Yeah, because if something pushes in, because in Muay Thai you can use a lot, or MMA you can use a lot of weapons. If something was to push in there, it's going to push him right down. So he's there, which actually provides like an optical illusion that he's further away than what he looks to be in terms of his midline. So the person's going to have to reach to hit that midline. So that's the basis. What's important to me is if I'm standing on the point of a triangle, the triangle goes out. So what I do is, let's say I write for people at home with my right hand. I'll take my right foot. Remember, I'm standing on the point of a triangle. So my heels are at the point of the triangle. I'm going to then, if I write with my right hand, take my right foot and slide that heel back on the triangle. Now I might have to do this more than once to make sure that my balance is proper. Like I don't want to slide too far back where I feel uncomfortable. This is something that you guys will determine because you're in your own body. So if I'm at the point of this triangle, I slide it back and I find just that where I feel balanced. I don't want to be too far where, I feel very uncomfortable in terms of when it comes time to the movement. So once again, if I write with my right hand, slide that right back, I have my right foot at a 45-degree angle. Now, if I'm at home, for all you at home, they write with your left hand, sign your name with your left hand, same principle, on the point of that triangle, slide that left foot back just like that. So, I happen to write with my right hand, so here we go. I slide that right foot back. Now, you see my foot's at a 45, that is my base. My legs are slightly bent. Again, we're still working with that base that Matt pointed out, base, posture, and structure. This is my base. I have a good base, almost like a shock absorption. So, from there, I'm going to move up to my midsection. I don't want to have my stand straight up like a board like this, where if I was to get attacked, it'll kind of crumple me. I want to have a slight curve, like a little S curve or C curve, I should say, in my midsection, but still keeping it contracted, okay? That is my posture right there. My hands are in. Now, it's a personal preference. I don't want to flare my elbows too much, which allows openings. I want to still be able to defend a little bit. So I keep my elbows just in and a little bit loose here. Then from there, my hands are closed, my chin is down, but I'm looking forward at my opponent. Right there, everything together. Now that is basically posture. Everything together is my structure, which allows me to, my base, block if I need to block, take kicks, everything like that. That what all encompasses the structure in its entirety right there. So from there, we'll move forward into footwork. Now, If I want to attack my opponent, I have to be able to move. The same is true if my opponent's attacking me. I have to be able to move to retreat from that attack. So from here, we're going to just start with basic movement. I want to step with my lead foot. If I want to come forward, step, step. Now I want to make sure as I do this, I want to imagine as if I had, remember I said we talked about that triangle again. We'll go back to that triangle. As if I had a piece of wood here that doesn't allow my foot to come like that. So they're always in the same space. It's let's just, for hypothetical purpose, say it's just a little stringy. It only locks when I try and come close. It'll allow me to move forward like that. So I step, step. I'm still in that same base stance like that. Now I move forward. To go backwards, I'm going to go with my right foot, my back foot, like this. If I'm going to my left, I step with my left foot, follow. Now notice the whole time I'm staying in that basic, remember, base, posture, and structure. I want to keep that concept the entire time throughout these movements. Meaning that when I go left again, I don't want to go left and have my foot now completely out of my, I completely messed up that base posture and structure that we talked about. That's something you want to keep in your mind to make this resonate with you a little better. Now, we're going to the right. We're going to lead with our right foot. Bring the left foot there. Again, stand in that proper stance. Now, we want to work on turning. So what I'll do is if I want to pivot to the outside, what I would do is take my back foot, swing it around, again coming back into this beginning basic stance. Again, base, posture, and structure. You're going to hear me say that a lot because those are important, the most important themes in the Muay Thai program. One more time, I want to pivot outside again. I'll do this. One more time. One more time, I'll be facing again. So you can actually, it's perfect for if you're in a hotel room in your house, just think of it. You're going to have 4 walls around you. You pivot outside, you start, you're facing one wall, you pivot outside, you're facing the other wall, pivot outside, you're facing the other wall, so on and so forth. You'll know you've messed up a little bit if you're ever pivoting and you're facing a corner. You didn't go far enough. So if I'm here, I want to make sure that my shoulders completely line up with the wall. If for whatever reason, my shoulders are facing the corner, or maybe I pivoted too far around. Now, that's going to the outside. If I want to go inside, I will use my right leg, step, and pivot like this. This is what people have a tendency to do. Always remember, take the back leg, come around, once again, base, posture, structure. Now I'll do this 4 times, boom, 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 back forward. Now, we're moving to, that's the beginning. As the series continues, the footwork will become a little bit more advanced, but this is the basics for right now. We're going to the basics of shadowboxing. So, first thing we want to do is, the most fundamental punch in boxing, Muay Thai, MMA, is going to be the jab. So what I want to do with this jab, as I step forward, I want to turn, let that take my hand out. So I step, turn my shoulder. Whenever you throw a punch, this is very important. You always want 3 points of coverage. 1, your shoulder protects this side of your face. 2, second point of coverage, your chin is down. 3rd point of coverage is your hand protecting the other jawline, basically. So whatever punch you throw, you always want to keep that in mind. 3 points of coverage. So if you have to punch, you want to stop sometimes and check yourself. Do I have 3 points of coverage? In this case, I don't. I'm missing the right side. So I'm here. I like to turn my knuckles down. And unlike boxing, I don't want to twist too much because I'm exposed to various lower body attacks from my opponent. I sort of step and just shoot my hip forward a little bit. Shoot my hip forward. Keep that there. Now, when I want to throw my right hand, well, let me back up. As I do this, I'm a little bit now, we went base, posture, structure. My base is a little bit compromised because I had to step for that initial jab. So, how do I make up for that and get back to the proper base to throw my right hand? As I do, like a pulley system, I pull back and step my back foot up and twist it, almost like I'm putting out a cigarette butt. I don't condone smoking, you shouldn't either. So here you go, just like this, I pivot, knuckles facing down, going back to what I said at the beginning, 3 points of coverage. Shoulder protects this side, chin down, number 2. Other hand protects this side of my face. I come back, I'm back into that basic base posture instruction. I have a proper base right here, okay? That was going with the jab and the cross. And you can start to do this if you want. You can also do this from a stationary position without the movement. Just turn your body. The punch is gonna come from your hip. A lot of people have a tendency to want to punch with the shoulders. You're not gonna generate power. Let the punch come from your hip. One drill I like to do with that is actually let my hand stay by my waist and actually rotate like that. Essentially what I'm doing is punching. So, one more time. There's my jab. There's my cross. I come back. That's in a stationary position. So let's do it again with forward progression. There's my jab. There's my cross. I come back. Next punch we're gonna do is the hook. Variety of hooks. We'll do the basic hook for this point. I'm going to, if I want to do it with a step, I step. I don't want to flare my arm out. One more time, as I step, I take a slight dip with my shoulder. Very, very subtle, rotated. Some people like to keep their hands here. Some people like to keep their hand palm down. It's a personal preference. The only thing that matters is to make sure that your elbow is in line with the fist. Here, not too much power, unless you're kinetic Alavican, then it works, or here. But this is what you want. Regardless of where your hand is, this is what you want to see. Again, 3 points of coverage. You can see my shoulder is up, protecting my chin. This side of my face, my chin is down. My other hand is here, protecting this side of my face. So, that was the hook. If I want to throw the right hook, small step, not forward, slightly out, same thing. Again, hand doesn't matter. It's the elbow being in line. Again, the 3 points of coverage. Shoulder, chin, this hand. And again, you see my knees are slightly bent, going back to that base posture and structure. So, we've done the jab, the cross, left hook, and the right hook. Now let's go over a lower body weapon, the kick. Thing about the kick, a lot of people like to teach the kick, spin around like this. That is not wrong. But there's an easier way to do this from the beginning standpoint. And it allows you to better maintain when we talk about base posture and structure. And just think of it like you were kicking a soccer ball. I want to throw the right kick. What I'm going to do is step out. If you notice, I've stepped as almost some people pigeon-toed, duck-footed. I've actually stepped out as if I'm duck-footed. I've stepped out, and all I'm going to do is, if there was a soccer ball in front of me, kick it up, come right back. And you notice, as my leg comes back, it brings my foot back into that beginning proper base. So, one more time, I take a small step out. Now imagine, we're going to work, but let's work with the lower body first. And there's that kick right there, come back in my stance. Now let's look at the upper body mechanics for that. Here, my hands stay up. This hand, I like to let it go out. Some people like to throw it down. That's kind of a personal preference, or as I like to say, different situations require different tactics, but that's further on in the courses, in the curriculum. So we'll just go with the basics of letting your hand go out. As I step, I let this go out, just come right back. So step, boom, come right back down. Moving into the left kick, same principle. I step forward, imagine, just like you're gonna go run and boot a soccer ball. Step out, again, the foot's to the 45, boom, kick it, come right back down in front, so I'm in the proper base. That is for the kicking fundamental.